Hey guys, Junkman with VintageRock.com here at NAMM 2012. I got an old friend over here. I'm really glad to see you, brother. It's great white singer Jack Russell, man.
Hey, good to see you too, man. It's been a long time.
Very long time, my friend. It's good to see you up and about, man. You know, it's you got that voice that everybody loves, and you're bringing it to the people again, man. Tell us about your plans for 2012.
Well, I got a new band together. Basically, the December 10th last year, I told my former bandmates that I was taking the name of the band I started in 1978 and moving on. And since then I got a group together, which is just amazing musicians. We're getting ready to start the road March 1st in Florida, and we've got tons of dates booked so far, and we're just gonna keep touring, do the whole world this year. It's gonna be outstanding. I'm looking forward to it. I'm so happy to be back in the music business again. That's been a long time.
Absolutely, man. You've got, and I've told you this a million times, man, your voice, and I'm sure a million of other people have told you, dude, you've got that voice that just cannot be duplicated, and there's people that have sang great white songs, but nobody does it like Jack Russell, man. So it is so good to see you out and about in front of the folks, rocking like you're supposed to be doing, dude, and it's, you look like you're ready to do it, my friend.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. We were just talking off camera, I've been sober now 5 months. August 11th was the day of my last surgery. I woke up out of surgery, and the first thing I heard was my friend Jay Lane died, and I was devastated, and then the next day I get a phone call from Steven Tyler. He goes, "Jack, what the hell are you doing?" And I told him, I go, "Steven, I don't know." So when I got out, I just made a decision to turn my life around.
Enough's enough.
Yeah, well, yeah. If I ain't killed myself yet, I might as well give up,
But the captain must go down with the ship, just so you know. Captain Jack over here, living on the boat. And, man, what's that like?
It's great. It's really simple, and at this point in my life, I want simple. I don't need the big mansion, the 50 cars, and the millions of dollars of bills every month. I just want to keep it simple and just go fishing when I'm not touring, and go touring when I'm not fishing.
You were always the big fisherman, from what I remember.
Yeah, it's ever since I was a little kid. I scuba dive, I water ski, anything to do with water, I'm all over it. So or under it. So it's nice to be back on the water again, and I just feel a certain peace there that I can't find anywhere else.
Dude, with your downtime, well documented, had a lot of surgeries, a lot of health issues. Have you used that time for...
No, I'm not wearing a bag anymore.
There you go. But you've had that time. Has there been have you been writing a lot of songs about, like, maybe either those experiences or other ones that you might have come up with, or have you been writing a lot?
Yeah, we've got a few songs already in the can, actually. One's called Footprints, which is, that old poem, Footprints in the Sand, It's about that, and it's, I'm not getting all quasi-religious or anything like that, but I'm a very spiritual person, always has been, and that poem is, always held a lot of meaning for me, So when it comes out, people will hear it. And I'm getting ready to do a song for Janie for his birthday. We're going to record on February 1st, which was Janie's birthday. Taking one of my old songs and rewriting the lyrics for him, and we're going to give the money to the Janie Lane Foundation, which is wife Kimberly setting up. So, yeah.
And Janie Lane's death hit us all pretty hard. He was a buddy. I know you guys were pretty tight. Tell us some thoughts about that.
Well, I miss the guy, man. He was a great dude. He didn't want to go on the road with Gray White, but he did it for me, and I really appreciate it. And the funny thing, I told Kim, his wife, I said, Jenny saved my life, by him passing away, and she goes, well, Jack, you saved his legacy, because the last thing he did, he went out and did really, really well, and he went out and sang your stuff. So I was like, wow, it was a pretty emotional thing to say. So
the music and the memories live on, man, and just so excited. No, the words, I can't even come up with the words. You know me, I'm a talker, and I can't even come up with the words to describe just how happy I am to see you, like, out there again, dude, and just, using that gift that you got, that amazing voice of yours, man. And I know there's got to be a lot of new fans that have experienced, like, your music for the first time. Has there been like have you seen, like, kids at the NAMM show? They're just and things like that. That's kind of what it's all about, right? Coming up with new fans and things like that. You got anything you could tell us about that might have touched you, or from just being back on stage, like, in the last couple of weeks?
Well, you know, it's funny because, I mean, I've met a lot of people here and their children and things like that, and we got like 3 generations of fans. I mean, it's really odd to me. You see a kid with a great white shirt on and hanging down to his knees. You know what I mean? Like,
Down on your knees.
yeah, I mean, that's how old I was when I was like 11 years old when I started my first band, and I remember being 12 years old when I was, you know, doing Aerosmith, you know what I mean, and being in my back room at night pretending I was Steven Tyler, you know, and then piercing my ear when I was 12, you know what I mean, because and I had to come home and take it out so my dad wouldn't see it, you know. Then one day he finally saw it. He's all, Jesus Christ! Now next thing you'll be wearing your mom's dresses. A couple years later, I'm like, hey, this scarf looks pretty good, you know.
A fashion plate.
I'm telling you, man.
Oh man, there's just so many thoughts going through my head, but it's dude, I'm so glad to see you back out on the road, man, and just doing what you were born to do, you know. Just take care of that voice, take care of that body, get yourself, you know, back for I don't know for as long as you possibly can, man.
Thank you very much, man. It's great seeing you again, man.
Always good to see you, dude. JumpmanVintageRock.com, NAMM 2012. Captain Jack Russell over here, guys.
Yeah.
All right.